Hi everyone, I'm Joe Dagger of Business 901. Of course, one of the best ways to teach PDCA outside of kata is through the use of A3s. The left side of the 11 by 17 page identifies your problems and sets your targets. The right side handles the problem-solving process, developing countermeasures, and standardizing the work. Sales and marketing have plenty of tools. I encourage people to leave sales and marketing folk to use their own, but introduce the A3 to teach the iterative process, and most of all, teach the power of visualization. The problem-solving A3 report is the most common and is the basis for other uses of A3s, such as proposals and status reports. An A3 has been called the thinking form. The structure is the primary tool that Toyota has used to enact PDCA throughout their organization. A3 thinking trains their sales teams to walk through a problem-solving structure, to create that little eye of continuous improvement, defining problems and recognizing gaps. When we do this, we start thinking differently. This is where we're at, and this is where we want to go. How do we prioritize to select our next countermeasure? What will we do to accomplish this? Did we accomplish it? Or did we need to go at it again? This sounds basic to lean practitioners, but it gets us a path from that plan do of project planning to that iterative thinking of countermeasures and experiments. And A3 is in essence a form of adaptive planning. It is not about solutions. It's about countermeasures. It's about iterative planning. We can talk, share ideas, and debate issues, but at the end of the day, it is about execution. And execution at the point of use, not in an ivory tower. Using an A3 facilitates putting ideas into action. Marketing communication departments can be coordinated with the sales team directly or through a team coordinator. These blocks below depict the typical marketing department and are the foundation of our marketing efforts. Marketing used to define the strategy. Sales executed it and was more operational. Sales is way too expensive to keep in an operational perspective nowadays. Salespeople know, develop relationships with key accounts, and use those relationships to innovate and to develop new products. As those products, services are created, marketing is given the opportunity to grow them, gathering those people, orgs, on the edge, the rim of the 5 R's. The changing landscape is that sales is becoming more strategic. Marketing is becoming way more operational. It is no longer about mapping and scripting. It is about knowledge building and learning. Salespeople return from an external world that afforded them the opportunity to explore, converse, share ideas, and ask questions. They are often met upon the return to a restrictive internal world. Don't go down that path. It is failure written all over it. It is a prescription for cost savings, not for growth. Making connections to what is known and what needs to be learned is today's sales funnel. It is just as important for sales and marketing to get the message in as it is to get the message out. But don't confuse that message to mean more data, less face time. We use PDCA to provide a flexible structure and create a team with shared responsibility and authority for a successful outcome. The plan is in creating an effective way for teams to work, create, share, and capture knowledge during the lifetime of a customer. PDCA is a reliable process that emphasizes learning by doing and as a result, focuses on making things happen. Teams are facing new challenges that are solved by collective thought. This collective thinking needs to be done internally, externally, and across organizations. It will not come naturally. It needs to be created and learned. Paraphrasing a message from Jim Highsmith when discussing adaptive leadership, plans evolve from what we know. SDCA. Adaptions are responses to learning what we don't know. PDCA. Flexibility is the response to changes we expect in the future. EDCA. Lean marketing must encompass all three dimensions: standard work, continuous improvement, and exploration. Your competitive landscape is changing from a define, design, build to one based on adaptation. The cost of adaptation and the cost of integrating new products and services are spiraling downward. Great products and services are no longer created. They simply evolve. What is the business case for lean in sales and marketing? A lean mindset creates the ability to learn from your customer at a faster rate than your competition. It is your competitive advantage. Thanks, everyone. And if you have any questions, please follow up with me on business901.com, and I invite you to join us at the Lean Marketing